From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo. Israeli airstrikes early today killed 20 Palestinians in central Gaza, including 6 children and 3 women. Hospital authorities in Hamas-run Gaza say some of the victims died inside a purported safe zone declared by the Israeli military. U.S. President Joe Biden is preparing to host a dinner tonight of fellow NATO leaders as they summit in Washington. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will be among the White House dinner guests. Ukraine's ongoing battle with Russia is taking top billing at this week's summit.
NATO leaders gathered for a 75th anniversary celebration. But during the Tuesday evening event, the ongoing battle for war-ravaged Ukraine remained front and center. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is expected to continue to share Canada's steadfast support for Ukraine with allies and American politicians that he's meeting. But also shadowing the summit is Joe Biden's health. The American president delivered a strong speech during the celebrations, but the demands of the summit will continue with a dinner at the White House amongst other leaders tonight. Kelly Malone, The Canadian Press, Washington.
Donald Trump is challenging U.S. President Joe Biden to another debate.
The former president at a Tuesday night rally in Doral, Florida.
Tonight I'm officially offering Joe the chance to redeem himself in front of the entire world.
To a debate this week, he says, also challenging the current president to a round of golf. Ignoring the debate idea, a statement from the Biden-Harris campaign says, "We'd challenge Donald Trump to create jobs, but he lost 3 million. And we challenge Donald Trump to follow the law, but he breaks it." Chuck Severson, ABC News.
The remnants of Hurricane Beryl are expected to arrive in southern Ontario early this morning and in eastern Ontario and southern Quebec later today. Environment Canada warns what's left of Beryl is making its way into Ontario and Quebec today and will drop heavy rain at times before tapering off tomorrow. British Columbia's blast of heat has melted more temperature records, but relief is on the way.
Tuesday saw 43 areas of British Columbia break or tie historic heat records for July 9th. Lytton, BC hit 42.5 Celsius, breaking a nearly 40-year record. Cache Creek, Lillooet, and Kamloops also broke records, with temperatures topping 40 degrees. Environment Canada says today will be cooler for areas like Metro Vancouver, but the BC interior will sweat it out for a bit longer. Jason White, The Canadian Press.
Used to shrugging off the heat, Las Vegas residents are finding themselves eyeing the thermometer. The desert city is on track today to set a record for the 5th straight day over 46 degrees Celsius. Over 161 million people around the U.S. were under heat alerts yesterday, especially in western states. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Lionel Messi scored his 109th international goal and first of the Copa America soccer tournament, leading defending champion Argentina over Canada 2-0. It means Argentina goes on to face either Uruguay or Colombia in Sunday's final in Miami, and Canada will play on Saturday for third place. In baseball action, the San Francisco Giants rallied to beat the visiting Toronto Blue Jays 4-3. Starting pitcher Yusei Kikuchi recorded a career-high 13 strikeouts over 7 1/3 innings. But as the Giants were trailing 3-2 and down to their final out, reliever Trevor Richards gave up the tying run in the 9th, then threw a wild pitch to allow the Giants to score the winner. And in tennis, top-seeded Jannik Sinner has been beaten in the Wimbledon quarterfinals by Daniil Medvedev. The 5th-seeded Medvedev 4-set victory on Tuesday moved him into a singles semifinal against defending champ Carlos Alcaraz. From the Canadian Press, I'm Karen Rebo.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.